North, of course, the Baltimore Ravens are atop because they beat down and bum rushed the Detroit Lions. You see, it's fraudulence. You see, when you're looking for the definition of fraudulence, that's what the damn Detroit Lions showed you today. You got a top 4 offense. You got a top 9 defense. You got Jared Goff, who was an MVP candidate. They were 13-3 since week 9 of last season. Second best record in the NFL behind the San Francisco 49ers. You had a quarterback in Jared Goff that in that span had thrown 28 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions. You had Jameson Williams coming back from his old gambling suspension. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's out there catching passes. You're looking at the Detroit Lions and you're saying, excuse me, even on my A-list on First Take, on ESPN's First Take last week, I had them as number 1 team in the NFL. Damn it, I'm stuttering, tripping over myself because it came out of my mouth to be complimentary of a franchise that's perpetually disgusting. One playoff game, one playoff victory since 1957. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 10 years before I was born. That's 66 years. That was so damn long ago, I don't remember who the hell the president was. Dwight Eisenhower. Dwight Eisenhower. I had to look it up. I had to have my research to look it up. I didn't remember who the hell the president was in 1957. Thank y'all for telling me. Thank y'all for telling me, because damn it, I didn't remember. Dwight Eisenhower. That's the Lions, other than a one playoff victory they had about 30 years ago. That was the last time they had won a playoff game. They got one playoff victory since 1957. I mean, the last time, with the exception of one playoff victory, the last time the Lions have been relevant, I mean, that's when the Democrats were called Dixiecrats. I mean, don't get me wrong, Barry Sanders, when he was there, I mean, we all know, but it was Barry Sanders. It wasn't Detroit Lions. It was him. He was electrifying, but we knew they weren't going to any damn place. For the Detroit Lions to show up there and to get your ass kicked so thoroughly, so embarrassingly, so profoundly. I mean, it was a statement game, y'all. De trois, as the late, great Stuart Scott, God rest his soul, would always say. What the hell happened to the Detroit Lions? I mean, just when you started believing, a loss is a loss. We get all of that. We understand that. But 28-0, 35-0. And before you ultimately lose 38-6, you got your ass beat. And I knew Lamar Jackson was going to show out. I knew, and I said it before. I said, listen, Ravens going to win the game. That don't mean that Jared Goff ain't going to ball, but he ain't going to ball better than Lamar Jackson in this game. Lamar Jackson just got the bag. Lamar Jackson is the former league MVP. Lamar Jackson is listening and want to put the world on notice. Y'all must have forgot who the hell I am. And he's going to embrace this as a personal challenge. And he's going to go out there and he's going to shine. He's going to bust their ass. But I didn't expect Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions offense to lay down like a bunch of dogs, stinking up the joint. What happened to biting kneecaps, Dan Campbell? What happened to that? Didn't happen. Didn't happen. And as a result, the Lions reminded us that they're just another team. They ain't as special as we thought they are.